What's up, though? It's early, man. Today, Friday, April 2nd, 2021. You know, the month keep moving. It is April 2nd, right? Yeah. I don't have my iPhone like that. Oh, man. Niggas try to steal the energy. But we're not gonna allow them to. What's happening? Shut, niggas. Yeah, shout out to little TJ on the Breakfast Club. He got a good head on his shoulder. Alright. It's the first time I heard him speak outside of the music itself. It was good. You feel me? There was so many things I wanted to talk about, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna relax. I will relax, you feel me? Let's see how it goes. I might still talk about it, but I just wanted to check out this, this new, I said new device, but I brought my baby out today. Brought my tablet out, so that's what I'm talking on right now. Coming up that bus, sometimes, you gotta do a whole lot of spitting. You did? I gotta take all that shit out, extra lease, yeah. People try to steal money from me. They're trying to bankrupt me in every possible way. It's a good strategy. That just means you gotta earn more money, that's all. That means I gotta move wiser. Feel me? I gotta invest more. If people trying to hijack and steal money from you, they want to steal enough. Like, you already heard about my iPhone being stolen. So they've been trying to steal. They even stole my bank cards and everything else like that. Extra charges on your debit card when you buy food. They charge you today and wait 3 days later or next week to charge you again. So I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to just extract enough money out of me so when I go broke, I wouldn't have the chance. They just basically trying to vacuum me out. You feel me? They're doing everything in their power, working as a collective group to vacuum me out of Cali in some form of fashion, because some people just don't want me here, so they're trying to bankrupt me in a way. So that's how they get you sometimes. They try to suck the money out of you, charge here, charge there, you lose this, you lose that. Feel me? All kinds of shit. This is my third tablet already in less than, a year. So, my phone, that's my third phone that I lost. I just got here, you dig? So it's like, not lost, like, that's the third phone I had to replace. This was the first one I lost when I came here. So I understand what they're trying to do, you feel me? But it's all good. That's just me. I just gotta, every time something happens, I just, take the little tricks and alchemize it and turn it into something better, feel me? You think that this will actually drive me, stress me, and everything else like that, but I actually use that energy to discipline myself more, because I take it very personal when they get me like that, you feel me? And it make it seem like it's easy to do, so I take it personal. So I just feel like I gotta tighten up my defense a little more, and that's all. I'm not really mad about the whole situation. If you take something from me and you feel like you need it, and I didn't see you do it, then it's yours, you feel me? And that goes for anything. So, it's yours. I don't want it back, you feel me? I call my service providers. They was like, well, we can track it down. I'm like, it's okay. If they felt the need to take it from me and it didn't belong to them, then I don't want it back. They can have it. I can get another one if I want to, but I choose not to, you feel me? Maybe I will, I don't know. You Feel me? I just don't want to waste my money on stupid shit sometimes. But it's all good. I ain't get caught up in my feelings to the point where, you feel me? I know these people gotta hate. I mean, they have to. That's the only way they can level out the playing field. It was so embarrassing that they did that. They thought people was gonna praise them for it, but it was no praise that came with that kind of act. So they trying to find other ways to balance it out. So they doing other things, and I'm like, man, it'll be more embarrassing if I get another one just to shit on them niggas. But I don't even want to do that neither, because they're not that necessarily. Let me go around this. I don't feel like going in front of it. Go around. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? I like to work hard for my stuff, you know what I mean? If I got it, that means I earned it, you feel me? It's crazy because where I came from, or the way we grew up, it's like we already went through that phase. Like in New York City, it's crazy. Like you get shamed just for wearing somebody's socks and it's not yours. You feel me? You know how many shit, like y'all niggas know, people know already. Like I couldn't even wear a hat if it didn't belong to me without people announcing it. Oh, he got his brother's hat on. He got his brother's shirt. I'm talking about these niggas was clocking me, B. You feel me? In New York City, you would get shamed for that. So just having that kind of background and just growing up, and it's been like that for a long time. We're talking about decades and decades of New York City having that kind of attitude to have your own type shit, you feel me? Like, man, that shit ain't, yo, you stole that. Like, people, like, they will expose you so much that you have the need to want to go get it on your own. Just to be like, yeah, I got it, nigga. Fuck is you niggas talking about? Even rolling a blunt, they be like, yo, these niggas never have their own weed, da-da-da. To the point where you would find it within yourself to go get your own bag of weed. You feel me? Be like, nah, I got my own bag of weed now, you feel me? Niggas ain't gonna tell me shit. Because they used to shame people so much to the point where you felt the need to be self-sufficient. You didn't want to depend on somebody else. You didn't want to take something if it's not yours. Now, if somebody dropped $50 or somebody dropped $100, that's that person's loss. Now, you being careless, you dropped it. But to take it from somebody, nah, or to steal it, we didn't do that. If the misfortune happened, if I was walking right now, and I see $100 on the floor, somebody dropped it, yeah, that's that person's loss. I'm picking it up, you feel me? But if I see $100 hanging out of somebody's pocket and I came and took it out of his pocket, which means it did not belong to me, you feel me? That means that's a steal. Or if I run up on somebody and rob them, I'd rather get robbed than somebody steal from me. At least that means that you seen it happen and you allowed it to happen, or you had no control of letting it happen. But if somebody just pickpocket you, New York City is best known for being for the pickpocket. We was known for our pickpocketing skills. When I said known, we was skillfully known. You feel me? We know the group of people who was doing that kind of shit in New York City. They was just pickpocketing niggas on the subway, on the streets and everything else. But like I said, we went through a transition where people used to shame people, and it became something of it died down during the process. It kind of died down. People didn't even, it wasn't something cool to do anymore. It was like, ew, you like, go get your own shit type shit like that. It's like, you feel me? Like I was saying, let me come back to me. When I was in the same stage in my life, and my brother used to give me clothes or leave his clothes for me to wear and shit like that. He's like, yo, Jeff, if you want that, you can have this, you can have that. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my, up to this day, I don't even buy clothes like that. Whatever I have is what I have, you feel me? I mean, that's a mentality I developed after a while, because I was one of the guys who used to be staying fly. I had everything I wanted to have, you feel me? But I didn't have no money in my pocket. I was the flyest nigga, but I ain't had no money in my pocket. So I had to change my mindset. I was like, yo, I'd rather keep the money in my pocket. I already have clothes already available. You feel me? Why spend all your money trying to look fly, buying the latest boots and everything else like that, but yeah, you struggling. Like you gotta jump, you gotta hop on the bus, and you gotta do this and do that. Like that shit ain't cool at all. Like you feel me? To me, when I started waking up a little bit, so I decided I'd rather keep my money in my pocket and just go with whatever I got. You feel me? If I got one shoe, then fucking I'm gonna go with that one shoe. If the shoe's over $100, I'm not buying it. I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to look for a cheaper price. I want coupons and everything. I started thinking in that mindset. Feel me? I was like, yeah, I gotta be efficient with the way I spend my energy, time, and everything else. So that's how I started moving like that. But I had the right mindset. I had the right mindset in the wrong environment. Cause in my hood, they wasn't gonna allow that to happen. It was like, hell no. This nigga got his brother's jacket on. He got his brother's jeans on. He got his brother's shoes on. You feel me? They was embarrassing the shit out of the kid. To the point where I'm like, all right, fuck it. These niggas gotta get off my dick. All right, bam. Now, you see, I had the luxury and the option. Even with the mindset, you still got a great mindset because now you have the luxury and option because now you holding on to your money. Now they start talking shit. All right, fuck it. Let me go splurge on them a little bit. You buy some sneakers, you buy a jacket. You buy sneakers, you buy a jacket. I started going to shopping spree. I ain't bought sneakers in like years. Then all of a sudden, I'm trying to prove something to somebody that, I don't want nobody telling me that I got this shit. I started buying mad sneaker boxes. I done put all my brothers. Remind you, my brother left me like, no lie, like 20 pairs of sneakers, right? I took all those sneakers and put it in a closet somewhere. And I'm buying 10 pairs of sneakers just to say that I bought my own sneakers. And buying me clothes and everything and some jackets just to say that that's mine. That's because people was making that much fun of me to the point where it's not like I stole his clothes. It was just the fact that they were shaming me for that. Let alone trying to steal. The whole point of this conversation is for the people who take things that's not theirs. And it's like, they haven't been through enough to have some kind of pride in. If I have something on like I have something on right now, I'm very proudful that it's mine because of the shame that I have endured. Imagine walking down the street like I have, and your brother left you a coat, you feel me? And he's like, you can wear that coat and everything else. Like, I don't even know how that shit spread out, but I really don't care where the rumor started from, whether it's true or not true. Back then, yeah, it was true. And people are just saying like, oh, look, he got this nigga shit. And it's your own blood brother, you feel me? So I grew from that struggle. And I'm like, I can get my own shit and still keep money in my pocket. You just got to shop wiser. And that's how I started moving, you feel me? I started moving in that term. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just be a wise individual. I just got to move different. How you doing? I just got to move different, you feel me? And that's how I started moving. But I would never take something that's not mine knowingly from somebody stealing, you feel me? Stealing is not in my DNA, you feel me? We don't do stuff like that. I know they're gonna be like, oh, but you stealing money from, no, that's not stealing money. If you're contributing to something and you call them and it's like the money in your account is your money and it's your name attached to that account, it has nothing to do with you, you feel me? We talking about stealing from somebody that thing does not belong to you, you feel me? They always trying to make excuses to justify what they did, knowing that they're embarrassed about what they did. They try to pick sentence out in your life and be like, he did this and he did that. No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go back and forth with like, no, that's not the same. We know. Everybody knowingly knows. Not unknowingly, we knowingly know what is wrong and what is bad, what is good and bad. We know that. We know what stealing is. We don't have to redefine the word. We ain't gotta redefine what a man and woman is. We knowingly know these things. These are the kind of people who can't just accept. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You feel me? So they want to redefine a word just to justify the things that they're doing, knowing that it's wrong. Hold on, let's see. I can tell there's a lot of people frustrated about the point that I'm trying to make. Because it was so peaceful and quiet until I started talking about stealing, you feel me? Stealing is wrong, man. I know y'all try to make it cool, you feel me? It doesn't matter what United States, what part of the world you from. It doesn't matter if you in Africa. Anybody that steals in any culture or any environment is deemed as a bad person, plain and simple. We're not going to redefine certain words when every humanity agrees to it common sensely. It is wrong for you to do so. Plain and simple, you feel me? So I'm just saying, I'm trying to connect with y'all from my understanding, the reason why I move the way I move like that. Feel me? So when somebody takes something from you that does not belong to them, it's baffling to me. I'm like, damn. As a young person, you didn't go through enough of that to know as a grown-up that you're not supposed to do that. Grown-up is 18 and over, you feel me? So as a young person, you didn't go through enough shame, like your community didn't shame you and be like, that is wrong, like, you feel me? And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing crazy, nigga. You stole, my nigga. That's the problem with these niggas. They do the crime and do not want to do the time. If you do something, you own up to it, which you're held up high, like own up to it. If you're a bitch that cheat, guess what? You be like, all right, yeah, I did it. I admit to my mistake. Like, own up to it. Some people will have the courage to go and have sex with as many people as they want, but yet feel embarrassed when it's out in the open. Like, bitch, when you was doing it, you had the confidence enough to do these things, but now that it's out in the open, you feel embarrassed. That's how you should have carried yourself while you was doing it, because you know that things that you do in the dark will eventually come to light. You feel me? Like, that's the problem with people. People always feel like they can do things and they can always hide it because nobody's gonna catch them. So they feel comfortable doing things in the dark. And that's the biggest problem of all. You can't feel comfortable in doing things in the dark because you feel like there's no consequences. So people feel compelled. You feel me? They be like, they feel justified in doing certain things because they feel like I'm getting away with it. That's why people cheat and steal and everything else like that, because there's nobody around looking at them to shame them for what they're doing. The act itself is evil, but there's nobody around to shame them, so it's like, I'm gonna keep doing it. But once it's out in the public, you feel me? Once it's out in the public, that's when it feels shameful and it be like, I should apologize. No, you should have carried yourself in that way in the first place. If you would have carried yourself in that way, then you would have the sense not to do it because you know that somebody's watching you. That's how I carry myself. I carry myself that not somebody's watching me. I carry myself that God is watching me, so I would not. There's a God sees all, which is a fact. So I know I guilt trip myself into doing things that I'm like, how would God feel about this if I was to do this? You feel me? So once I know it, I'd be like, damn, God is watching. Something above me is watching. Then I feel compelled or I feel guilty enough not to go through with that action. Of course these thoughts come. You feel me? You always working around. If a person can do that to you, they can do that to anybody else. And if somebody come to me and tell me something like that they did that to somebody, I'm gonna have to watch that person. I'm like, yo, why you did that? I'll have to understand the reason why they did that. I'm like, then you needed it for that? Feel me? And I'll start thinking like, yeah, there's a lot of other ways you could have got that, man. Feel me? Like, I just gave it my 2 cents. But if I see a pattern going on, I wanted to forgive you the first time. But if I see a pattern going on, then I have to watch out for my own self-interest. Like, this person is wrong. Or this person is bad for my spirit. You feel me? Because I know if you do it to somebody else, if you do it to one of my friends, I know you're going to do it to me. That's just how I see it. You feel me? I'm not being sensitive or anything else like that. I'm just being cautious when it comes to saying things. You dig? So that's, I'm like, I only use that example about people shaming me for wearing my own brother clothing to make you understand that, yo, we take pride in the things that we earn. You feel me? We take pride in it. It's not even about the dollar issue or just stacking of bread or anything else like that. It's more about the fact that you are doing it. You feel me? We came from a long way. So it's like, I have to take pride in these things. You feel me? I have to. Like, you feel me? It makes me feel good to know that, yo, everything that I got, I earned it. You feel me? I earned it. You feel me? It just makes me feel good about it. It's not like I'm out here try to be like, I'm gonna sue this person and sue that person. A nigga got a lottery ticket and everything else. I can sue the shit out of every person that I feel like did me wrong. But at the same time, I don't want that. I feel the need to want to earn it. You feel me? And that's just all I'm saying. I don't think it's cool for people to glorify and make this. They know it's wrong. That's why they feel the way they feel. That's why they react the way they react. And people are attaching themselves to the individual that did that or people that did that because they see like they got the same complexion. I'm like, yo, call it for what it is, man. You know it was wrong when that person did it, so don't even try to entertain the act or anything else like that. You feel me? A lot of these niggas, like I said, they attach themselves to other people. That's gonna go into my next subject. Why not talk about it? You gotta have confidence in who you are, man. Feel me? That's a problem with niggas. A lot of you niggas, that's a plane right there. I know it had to be one of them niggas. Cause they know what was done was embarrassing. Feel me? A lot of you niggas be. Hold on, the sun is fucking up the reflection. Can't even see. Hold on. Good go. A lot of you niggas don't have confidence in who you are as an individual. You feel me? You just don't. Like, y'all tied most of your decision into somebody else's decision. You feel me? You are who you are because of somebody else. It's like, yo, even if that's the case, they have confidence in that. They want to make, like, it's crazy how that shit works. Like, you have to be confident in who you are, man. I don't want to mention no group name or anything else like that, but just be confident. Have some kind of, like, backbone in how you define who you are as a person and stick to it. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go, like, believe. If you believe in it, you believe in it. There's little kids out there who think that they're a fairy tale, you feel me? Yeah, believe in that until your thoughts mature, believe in it until your thought process mature and you move on to something else. Some girls be thinking they're Pocahontas. You feel me? Hold on. A lot of little girls go through that transition, and little boys. Some of them think they're a race car. That's some little kid thought, but it's okay. Like, you got grown-ups who haven't grown out of these things yet. But it's okay. Believe in that. Like, you have to believe in that. You feel me? I try not to look at anybody so people don't think, oh, he looked at somebody in the car. Calm down. You have to. You believe that you are. If you believe that you are a race car, or you believe that you are a unicorn, or you believe that you a truck, or you believe you a garbage can, yo, believe that shit. That's what you need to believe. Like, you believe that, then believe it. You feel me? If you want to identify yourself with something else, then okay, go ahead and do it. But some of you niggas don't have that kind of belief. There's kids out there who just have a better belief than grown-ups. Some of these niggas want to tie their identity into my identity, as if me being something unidentify them. Like, it's crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words and shit like that. They be hating on me, man. Feel me? Some of these niggas do not want to compete with me in any form or shape, although we're not even competing. Feel me? They want to fuck the same bitches I want to fuck. You know what I mean? I hate that shit. They want to tap into my phone and steal numbers. Stealing. There we go again. Always tie back into the topic. They're trying to steal numbers from my phone and shit like that. You feel me? How you think the phone was stolen in the first place? Then you got other niggas that want to make me into one. They want me to be part of their group member or their special society or community or club. You feel me? So they don't want me to be myself. They want me to fake it and act like I'm them through intimidation. And I'm like, yo, you just got, like, that shit is fake then. That means that you don't have no confidence in who you are as a person. You feel me? You don't have no confidence in who you are as a person. You making it seem like if I don't join your club or anything else like that, then that means that people will not believe that you are who you are. You feel me? It doesn't matter how much stuff you place on me. I have to want it for it to happen. I have to want it for it to happen. You feel me? I mean, I'm dealing with one group that wants me to join the club and wants me to, they're trying to call me that this is who you are. You just faking it. Da-da-da. He's scared that people are going to say something about this and that and third. He's scared to be identified. He's scared that they're gonna make fun of him and everything else. Like they telling me what I'm feeling and what I'm supposed to be scared of and who I am. And you got another community that's saying that, yeah, you need to be there because I don't want to have to deal with you, and me and you ain't gonna be fucking, like, it's crazy. Like that, I can't even explain it, bro. Feel me? I can't. I hate to complain about it, but it's so true, and people see it for themselves now. Because I did a lot of things when I was young. So growing up at this age where I'm at now, I don't have to prove myself. I did it already. It's old to me. It really is. It's like, I hate doing the same thing over and over or seeing it again. I'm like, damn, I'm embarrassed that I had to do these things. You feel me? I could talk to one of my niggas from back in the days and we would have a whole conversation about things that we used to do and just laugh it off. It's fun. But it's like, do we want to do that shit again? No, hell no. We moved on. We grew up. You feel me? There's always them niggas who didn't get to live these things, and they was just nerds probably, or whatever stage they was taking in life. Those are the ones that are doing the things that they're doing now. They so infatuated with the action. Look at them. Who gave that nigga a car? He's too far away. When I said too far away, I mean like too far away. It's like there's no highway. The highway's all the way down there. How are you hearing me that far? That shit is crazy. That's what I be talking about. These niggas just can't accept who they are. Accept yourself, man. Let go. Forgive yourself. You feel me? Let go of that bitterness. I'm not the one that did it to you. Maybe I look like I represent it, but I'm not that person. You feel me? You have bigger problems. You feel me? I'm just saying, there's too many other things going on in this world for you to be paying attention to me and what I'm doing, and you too far away. What do you listen to me on the radio? That's crazy. I got my own station. That's crazy. That's money right there. I need to get paid for that, by the way. Because somebody's getting money off those live streams. You feel me? It's not like the money's going to a safe pot and be like, well, we gonna give it to him later on when he realizes what's going on. They fucking lying. They always lying. They will never give it to you. They say, well, if he comes forward and say that, no, that's a lie, because they're gonna deny you all the way and act like they don't see you. Like this place where I'm at right now, at this job. They act like they don't see nothing on the camera, but yet I can't go drink water without somebody trying to follow me. I can't even walk down the steps and come out another exit without them knowing exactly what exit I'm about to come out of. But you telling me that you don't see anything on the camera. So all that shit is bullshit, man. They even know when you need work to provide you with some kind of work. They watching me that much. But then they tell me that there's nothing on the camera to see when I make complaints about being harassed and everything else like that and being stalked. They act like they don't see it. But yeah, you see. When it needs to benefit you, you see that. When you need to attack and take action, you see that. But when it comes to doing the right thing, they don't see that on the camera. They're like, no, we don't. We a little confused about what is going on, and it's like, that's the bullshit. Feel me? And they telling me to go to these people to tell them that I lost my phone at that. Come on, man. They can't even see that. What makes you think they're gonna acknowledge that? Shit crazy to me. That's why I don't even complain about stuff. I just had to make that quick point, just so people was wondering. You feel me? This is what I be talking about with these people. Confidence. You gotta have confidence in yourself, man. They don't have no confidence in themselves. So they feel like these are the things that they gotta do to be relevant. That's why I call them Mr. and Mrs. Irrelevant. Because their actions tells me that they're irrelevant. So they have to do these things to make it look like they're relevant. Knowing they're so irrelevant. You feel me? I'm just trying to explain the best way possible so people can see it for what it's worth. I could have been talking about something else. Something worth talking about, you feel me? Like the man and woman. The reason why I even started talking about, the reason why I even started talking about the man and the woman and people, because these people have no confidence in who they are, right? And they're trying to redefine explanations and words and everything. They're just trying to redefine what a word means when society has already agreed what that word means. We all know what a man and a woman is. You cannot redefine that word because you refuse to acknowledge certain things about your life. You're trying to escape something of your life. So you're trying to redefine that word so you can keep going on with your ignorance. And I refuse it. That's why I said, if we coming back out of this quarantine, I said we need to make sure we know what a man is, and we need to make sure we know what a woman is. You feel me? And we know what a child is, and we need to know what their roles are in society. You can't be like, well, this is modern day, and we trying to know. And saying things that is just XY and XX chromosome that cannot be changed. There ain't no modern. No, that shit has been like that since the beginning of time. I don't want to hear that shit. You can't redefine shit, my nigga. I'm sorry. The reason why these people have no confidence in themselves, like they don't have no confidence. The reason why they don't have no confidence, because they can't even accept what they said they are. Because they're trying to force what they said they are onto somebody like me. You can't force that onto somebody like me, because it's like that means that you lack confidence in what you're trying to sell. Now you're trying to push it onto somebody so it can make you feel that what you feel is right. You have to feel what you feel is right within you. Nobody have to define that for you. You define that for yourself. And when people see it, they might follow you later on. You already have people following you, so why me? You know I gotta come at these niggas sometimes. Occasionally. You feel me? But if you don't, the reason why I always say what I say, and I always try to define what the man role is, I take it all the way down to the biology of it. You feel me? And I want to I want to emphasize how important it is for you as a man to act like a man, and how important it is for a woman to act like a woman. And what your duties and roles are. How do you conduct yourself? Because it's very, very important that we know how to conduct ourselves. It's very, very important. You feel me? It's not something that is just cute to do. No. That's like, you can't, like, no, it's not cute no, we have a role. Most of our roles are already written in stone already. That's something you cannot change. Even when you think you're deviating, you cannot deviate certain roles. You feel me? And you just become in a disorder. You're gonna need a nigga like me to put you back in order. You feel me? The man, this is the reason why I say the man is the soul. The man is the one who's Adam. We're gonna use man for Adam and woman for Eve. So we don't have to be like man and woman. No. Adam is literally reproducing himself. I am a piece of Adam. So are you if you're a man. Even if you're a tranny, you're still a piece of Adam. A confused version of Adam, but you still Adam. If you're gay, you still Adam. You just decided to like your same sex, you feel me? Adam didn't ask for another Adam. Adam asked for Eve. You feel me? And Eve is the womb man. She is the womb. She's the house of Adam. And all Adam has to do is put his soul into her to house that soul. So the woman is also, although man is I'm supposed to protect my property, but yet my property, when I'm in that house, make me safe. So a woman is supposed to give a man's confidence and keep him safe and everything, or give him reassurance. That's what a woman is for. You feel me? We have to know, some of these kids didn't learn this shit. They didn't learn this when they was younger. So you gotta I'm tired because I'm seeing a lot of YouTube channels and you seen Alpha, Beta, Simmon. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Y'all making shit too confusing. Simplify this shit, man. Cause it's bigger than what y'all Simmon and Alpha and all that bullshit. And y'all we got bigger issues. At least these men, I think there ain't nothing. Sim or Beta and all that shit, that's the least of our problem. We got a huge problem that's brewing. And here we are attacking straight men for being Simmon, and we attacking straight men. We attacking straight men for being Beta, and look at what most of our women are doing. The reason why we have this kind of dysfunction in our society, because the woman is not being checked, and we checking these men for being over loving or overbearing for a woman and acting too nice and saving these hoes and everything else. And I'm like, it's a problem, but that's just 1% of what it's not even 1%. That's a big problem brewing up. And y'all niggas is just distractions. You feel me? Y'all just some form of distraction. We need to just redefine. Let's go to the back to the basics. You feel me? Let's go back to the basics. Let's see. Once you tell a man how important he is, there's no need for me to preach to you how to be an alpha. An alpha become an instinct. It becomes something that is activated within you already if I provide you with the knowledge of what a man is truly supposed to be. I'm telling you that you are the soul. You are the sole provider. If I was to marry a woman today, the woman would take my last name. And it's not because it's a man's world. No, because it's like I am the one that's providing you with the soul. You feel me? It's my gene that you are holding. I wouldn't say hostage. It is a house. H. But the only thing a woman is doing is basically providing cover. That's why the man and the woman together create a great balance. You feel me? We need each other. It's necessary. It's a necessary. Whatever. It's necessary. I wanted to say it in a different way, but it's necessary.